Yeah. Okay, so he's dying, and today we are doing Homestuck video, but not the usual one. I am not explaining the Homestuck
We are
plot
doing
today.
intermission and
We are
speeding up
doing
my day.
intermission. No, yeah. I hope so at least. Anyway, today I will be explaining to these guys one of the, in my opinion, most interesting parts about Homestuck, which is the romance of trolls and their reproduction.
Okay.
Quite-
Sex video.
It's sex
Sure.
video, yeah.
I know.
It's
Sex video.
birds and the bees, but for trolls. So yeah. Okay,
Sex video.
so maybe I will put an image, so like this will be easier to understand. Maybe like Ray can edit this in the video. So we have this
Oh
thing.
fuck!
That-
Beware!
We were the symbols. Yeah. So this thing is called a quadrant, and this is basically the
Okay.
chart where the romantic relationships of trolls are represented by 4 like quadrants. So like every troll needs to have like these 4 like forms of relationship fulfilled, and it's usually by different persons. So like it's kind of like all trolls are polygamous, but it's not not actually polygamy, because it's kind of like different types of relationships basically.
Okay, and what if they don't have all of the 4-1?
So basically like nothing happens
They
really.
turn into an incel.
Well, well, kind of yes, but like this is not something that is required. I mean, kind of 2 quadrants are required like in their society, but whatever. But it's not important right now. I will explain it later.
Okay.
But basically, all of the trolls like have this need, like they need to be in these relationships, you know,
Okay.
like averagely. It's kind of like
They want to.
you know, like when you are like humans, when you are not like ROIs or something, you feel like you want to have a partner, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of the same for trolls.
Okay.
Okay, so and yeah, I will explain each quadrant by. So first we have a heart, and this is called mate ship, or like when you are in relationship with someone, they are your mate spirit, and it's like it's described as the relationship that is most similar to the human like romance, you know,
Okay.
like
Okay.
you just love someone, except in troll society this is not really love, it's more like called pity. Like you have so much pity over someone that you want to be romantically involved with them.
Okay.
Yeah, because like trolls are like really like brutal species. So like yeah.
Okay.
And it's like part of red romance, because we have like red romance and black romance, and we have concupiscent quadrants and this is not important. Basically, it's like the okay.
Show them the.
I think I will edit
Yeah.
this later. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first quadrant, and it's like the most similar to the human relationship, but it's also like not exactly, because some parts that are covered in like when you are because when you like are a human relationship, you like kind of are also friend with your partner, and it's not as obvious in troll relationships because it's covered by the other quadrant, by moral allegiance or by your moral, and this is the diamond, basically the symbol, the diamond symbol. And I would the best describe it as this kind of like your platonic soulmate. You know, this is like the person that understands you the most and you are the most comfortable with. But it's not exactly romantic, it's more platonic. Like, you
Alright.
know, like you don't want to.
Like a best friend.
Yeah, this is more than your best friend.
Okay.
This is like the bigger bond, like basically
Okay.
between you two.
Okay.
And-
Not because they're gay. No, not because they're gay.
It's like also, if you know what queer platonic relationship is, it's kind of that.
Alright, yeah.
So yeah, and in troll society, there's like they mostly serve the purpose of like calming their like moral down. So like morals calm each other, so like they don't murder someone accidentally. And yeah, these two quadrants are part of red romance. So like these are the positive relationships.
Okay.
Okay.
And black romance are more negative ones.
Okay.
And-
Toxic theory.
Yeah, this is kind of like this can be done non-toxically actually, which is funny. But in Homestuck there wasn't healthy. The next quadrants I'm gonna talk about.
Okay.
Okay, so next is Kismetidute or your Kiss Mazes, and I think this is most interesting quadrant honestly.
This is the one that was Karkat and the who?
And John.
And John.
Yeah, basically, I mean, not exactly because they never were like official or anything.
Okay.
Because like John didn't want it to, but like basically, yeah, Kargat had these feelings for John. Anyway, this is like your biggest enemy. Like this is your rival for life. You fucking hate them, but you hate them so much you want to fuck them. Like there is common misconception for this quadrant that this is like enemies to lovers. This is enemies, but with side fucking, basically. So
Benefits.
enemies with benefits, yeah, exactly. Like when you hate someone so much, was it, oh my god, they are so fucking hot. I hate them so fucking much. This is this quadrant, basically. That's why I'm saying this is the most interesting one.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, this is
I like
actually
Picasso, I like it.
this is actually great. And this one connects with the next quadrant I'm gonna talk about. Okay, auspicitism.
Mhm.
Wait,
Okay.
why this thing that yeah, I just noticed it. Like,
Okay, so basically when you were gone yesterday, I climbed it up this way.
is this an Orion effort?
Yes, this is Orion reference.
Yeah,
I'm so surprised you just noticed this.
yeah. I was just
Huh?
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay, so back to auspicitism. This is represented by because Kismetidut is represented by spade, and auspicitism is represented by club or clover or whatever. However the fuck it is.
We call it clover.
Yeah, we call
Clover,
it clover.
We got it Tiffany.
Truffle, yeah. Okay, so basically, when Kismetidut is like so toxic, like this is really unbearable for anyone, honestly, because Kismetidut can be done healthily. Fun fact, but it never was shown healthily. So this is kind of funny.
Okay.
Anyway, but when it's so fucking toxic, like the two parties in Kismetidut might actually kill each other or someone or whatever. It might really
Fine.
escalate really badly. There can be third party that comes in and like stops them for being like in relationship, and this is called auspicitism. And like so this quadrant basically needs three parties, and it's like two people who fucking hate each other, and third one who like stops them from killing each other, like calms them down.
Okay.
And why do they need to be in that type of relation? So that the trolls like have the feeling like they want to be in this relationships. Why they want to be in
Well, I
relationship
mean,
like
it's
that?
not always like they need to actually be like the ones who try to murder each other. They can like feel the need to like stop someone from being in toxic relationship. So, like being the third party, you know.
Okay, yeah. that
All
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. So in Maze Ship and Kismetidut are considered the quadrants that you usually would have sex in, basically, and the
Yeah,
others
like
one are more
understandable.
platonic.
Yeah.
So now that we are talking about sex, let's talk about troll reproduction.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
This is very bad. You need to have very bad feeling about this.
Okay. So for the reference, there is a biochem high school profile and a medical high school profile.
Same shit. Literally same shit.
Yeah.
So we will go
Yeah.
with bullshit.
And I'm
most
a
likely.
fucking human. So yeah.
I'm only human. I'm not.
So basically, first I think I need to address that, well, trolls obviously doesn't have, trolls have bi reproduction, meaning, like, averagely, the average sexuality of troll is bi. Obviously, there are, like, lesbians canonically, like, trolls and stuff, but, like, I don't remember if there's any actually canonically gay troll, but, like, yeah.
Okay.
They are all bi and they don't fucking care, so this is kind of fun.
Okay.
Anyway,
Nice.
because of that, there's nothing like penis or vagina basically. They
Okay.
don't have it. They have everyone has the same thing. The same thing isn't actually clarified in canon, but I don't think it's important for that.
Okay.
So basically, when two trolls have sex, they
When two trolls don't suffocate each other very much.
yeah, when they like have sex, they get the bucket, and buckets are considered like condoms for trolls, and basically they put their reproductive materials in it. So basically they put their like troll cum in it. So yeah, and there's like the special like I would call it like I don't know how to call them exactly, but it's like there are things that called drones that aren't really trolls. They are like the other thing, and they kind of like serve the troll queen. So like she commands them and stuff, and like basically there are special kinds of, and like drones can like, I guess they're kind of like army of trolls.
Okay.
Like I would call them this way. And sometimes for like trolls, I don't remember how often it was, but I don't think it matters that much. Like trolls need to like have sex with either their mate spirit or kiss mazes, and to have this reproductive material in bucket, because they need to give this bucket to a drone and either label it as the mate spirit's material or like kiss mazes genetic material. And if they don't give it to them, they get murdered by the drone
Alright,
that comes
sure.
in.
Cool.
And this drone takes the genetic material to the mother grub, and mother grub is basically like this this huge bug queen, I guess. Like it's not actually queen; it's just like a bug, and the genetic material of like a lot of trolls is kind of like given to her. Uh, so um so yeah, so she can lay eggs.
Okay.
But the thing is about that, like there's basically a lot of genetic material given to her, and the thing is like when the genetic material is given to her, the kids actually that may come from it may actually come like hundreds of years later, basically.
Oh, okay.
And
Alright, sure.
none of the trolls actually have mother or father. They
Yeah.
only have like ancestors that they might hear about or like hear stories about or like find some evidence about their life, but they will never actually meet them because they are long dead. So yeah, and like the mother grubs like lay eggs and stuff. Like as I said, 100 years later from when she is given the material, and when the eggs are hatched, they are like given into like it's like a kind of competition, I guess. I don't know exactly how to call this, but basically they need to like go throughout some challenges to like survive and to be given Lusus. Lusus is like the aliens of the planet that trolls live on, and they act as their parents. But the thing is that all Luces are like based on some kind of animal, and they very much act like animals.
Okay.
So basically, all trolls are raised by animal-like beings. So yeah, and they need to learn early how to feed them and how to and in exchange, like Lusus kind of raises them as much as they can, basically.
Okay.
I think this is it. Wait, I need to think for a second. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention how when the quadrants exist, there is very much possibility that they fluctuate between itself a lot. Like someone that is your once your Moire can very easily turn to your like mate spirit, for example, or like they really fluctuate a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing. Like yeah, like the feelings can change very rapidly.
Like, it gives a lot of opportunities for
Yeah.
the growth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. And there are also characters, because like in all we humans have like queer people who don't feel love like as society is telling us to do. So this is kind of similar situation in trolls, but basically being queer for trolls is more like not feeling your feelings in quadrants. So
Alright.
like you feel some kind of emotions, but you can't put them in one quadrant, you know. It's not like
Okay.
it fluctuates between quadrants, it's just all of the quadrants at once. And kind of like our human relationship would be the most compared to like all quadrants at once. Because your partners should be like your lover, your
And you
friend.
hate your wife.
Hate your wife. No, I mean like more kind of like playful teasing and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, like that's actually really interesting.
Yeah, this is really
I
interesting.
mean, this
As
is
I
fucked
said.
up. Like, what the hell?
But
But yeah, that's interesting.
No, like, hear me out. I don't think it's that much fucked up. Like, I understand, like, the idea of, like, you hate someone that much. Like, you said that the
Yeah,
trolls are, like,
honestly,
very brutal. Yes,
I
if
would-
they are brutal, they, like, they don't care if they hurt this person because they hate them so fucking much, so they can fuck them.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Honestly, my
there
only
is a
thought,
logic.
my main thought now is that how much creativity do you need to make this up?
Yeah,
Honestly.
actually I agree so much because like I think this is so creative and honestly
And
I
so
wouldn't
complicated at the same time. So
yeah, it is complicated. Like a lot of people struggle to understand this concept very easily, and yeah. But like for me, it's not that complicated, and I personally would love to like try a relationship when I just fucking hate someone, you know. Like I think this would be so fun.
It would be so toxic.
Yeah, it would be so toxic, but like I think it would be so fun.
Okay.
well,
Like, you have a free will, okay? Like,
Okay, sure. So yeah, I think that's it. Honestly, I think I said everything. Oh yeah, also I wanted to mention that Karkat, my favorite character, is character that not only he is exactly what I said, so he's kind of like queer for trolls, so he doesn't feel relationships in quadrants. He really fucking badly wants to, because he's obsessed with rom-coms and like the idea of love. And this is so fucking pathetic. And I love him so much. Oh my god. So yeah. So yeah, and he because of that he like was convinced that John was his like destined his mazes and stuff, and then he learned like yeah, he doesn't fucking feel it. So yeah, that's it basically.
yeah,
Yay.
it was fun.
yeah.
So yeah, in next
He's
part
dead.
I will be continuing explaining Homestuck lore back. So yeah,
Okay.
bye.
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 I'm sorry.